We are live. Let me refresh this thing. Make sure you can see us and hear us, and there's no echo, no weird stuff going on. And looks like we were good. Let me see who's here before we get started. We had a lot of stuff going on, different news, sneaker releases, our main topic, talking about the outlets, what's going on. Jay, Big Money Mo. We're going to see Big Money Mo here in a lot of these finds. Swoop Man, The Man Misinformation in Hand, R&J Funky Finds, William Perry. William Perry, thanks for supporting us, being out there. Hopefully
Yes,
everything's
sir.
okay.
William Parrott, always there. Appreciate you guys.
Mo's Closet, Manny Fresh, Luck on Three Legs, Austin, Sneaker Pickers. Juan, what's up? Mr. Eric. Let me see. Hustle in Silence. Clarissa, nice. Been big supporter from both of our
Yes, sir. Yes,
whatnot,
sir.
so
Thank you,
appreciate that
Clarissa.
big time. Eric watches YouTube. Brown Brothers just appear. Let me see. Miles, what up? Mendes Finds, Stealthy Finds. All right, let's get into the news part. And what did you think
Oh,
about this? I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw him, I was like, I actually like him. Loving that hat. Appreciate that, Mr. Eric.
I like the take on it. I mean, I love the solid colors, put it that way, because, some would have made it, the paneling would have been different. I think this one, they kept the OG color paneling there.
Mm.
Because I think that's what makes the fives. Because if you kind of change the guard, the toe guard, the back heel, I think that's where it gets wacky.
Mm.
But I mean, it's clean. It's definitely clean. To be honest, I wouldn't have seen this colorway from DJ Khaled though.
Yeah, kind of like a Easter vibe, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Josh Leva, appreciate that. Girlfriend loves the socks hat. Nice. Also, Miles got the Hustle X towel.
Oh,
So there we go. So for whatnot, I did upload more towels and sneakers, scrubbers, and stuff today. They're $1. So
Aloe for everyone.
yeah. Um, yeah, I think. Well, I was kind of confused about this part.
Which one?
Like instead of the because look here we have. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it on your
Oh,
end?
the net.
Instead of the net,
Oh,
here
they
looks like
got
a
rid of it.
plasticky. I don't know if you could
Yeah.
take it. Can you take it off
Oh, you're
or
right.
certain
I didn't
colors or
notice
something?
that.
Because this
I
looks like
didn't
a
notice.
suede instead of the net.
Yeah.
This looks like that same little plasticky.
Yeah, they're different, huh?
Hmm. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. Because I thought this color. I don't know. Let me see
Dang.
what. Do you like the "We the Best" in the back, or you don't care?
No. I think it's wrong grammar.
This one. Let me see. I see.
Oh,
Here's
it's
a purple one, but
interchanges?
they don't show it here.
Interchanges. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
because
this one's
now
pretty
the
clean.
thing is seen.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess you can remove it. That's what I'm guessing. Most
Okay.
likely they aren't GRSA interchanges aren't J. Take off We the Best, Hustle in Silence, We the Awful,
Yeah.
Hustle Crow, Satin Inside. Big
Yeah,
Money
it
Mo
looks like
asks.
it's that, what do you call that kind of stitch?
It does look like
Somebody
that. Look, see, here we go.
somebody say it. What kind of stitching is that?
Resell Freak, what up? Me Young. Satin Inside, worst
Yeah,
idea.
that's slippery, bro. What's that stitch pattern? Ah, come do like they do this on cars too. Somebody say it.
Some,
What's that
where's
square?
Price Assassins?
What's the square pattern? Come on, like man, I'm brain farting right now.
Quilted.
Quilted. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Stevie D, what up? Supposedly 2 to 3 will be GR, friends and family, sample only. So a little mix. I guess we'll see what they decide to do. Quilted inside.
Yep.
All right, next topic into the news. Let's talk about Did it come out? There you go. Let's talk about Chris. What happened? Here's the thing: people wanted to get like my
Everybody's opinion.
comments. Everyone's making videos. I'm like, let the poor guy live. Here's what I'm gonna say before B, whatever B wants to say. So here's the thing: listening to what he had to say,
Mhm.
things does they do make sense when it comes to like what kind of backups I guess do you have when it comes to rare shoes or rare items or samples or so pretty much I'm gonna explain if you haven't watched anything about it or anything. So Chris got suspended from eBay, and I think eBay was asking for documentation or invoices of where did you get these shoes because he sold higher end shoes, one of ones or samples or friends and family pairs or things like that. And I think they were looking for that documentation that it's okay that you can sell them on eBay. But the thing is, they still went through authentication. They still got approved. They still got to the customer, no issues there.
Mhm.
But I guess they're maybe wondering, like, can you sell these? Are they stolen?
Right.
But even then, stolen doesn't make sense because they would still have to go through authentication. eBay would still have to see them and maybe something would kind of trigger that like hey this isn't even legit, you can't sell this or something. So I don't see it there. I guess the other thing I would throw in reminds me of a couple of things, like me and Yang when we did the merch podcast, we always said it like eBay doesn't care about you, Amazon doesn't care about you, I guess because they could live without you. And that's the
Mhm.
sad truth about it. Like people get
Yep.
suspended every single day, whether they're in the wrong or maybe some people get different punishments than
Mhm.
others.
Mhm.
Um, but we had said that all the time because they could suspend you at any moment,
Yeah.
and especially these, eBay and Amazon, the two biggest
Mhm.
ones. Of course, all the other ones can do it too, but those are like
Right.
the two biggest platforms. And the second thing reminds me of Amazon when I did sell Jordans.
Right.
And they claimed to be counterfeit. And then I had to show my documentation, which luckily those were from the outlet. Like showing it from Nike outlet. I have the receipts. Here's the shoe. Here's a style code. Here's the how much I paid. All that stuff. So I'm backed up there. But in his case, if you're buying it from another seller, and let's say you have an invoice, cool, you have an invoice, you have that documentation, but that doesn't tell you, I guess, as you would say, line by line, this item, here's the full product description of it, the quantity, and it's from Nike, from this. I don't know. You'd have to have all of that in. But if you're buying in bulk, that wouldn't happen either.
Mhm.
Um, but they had really good comments too, with people saying like that could happen to anybody with thrift stuff or
Right.
even Ross stuff. Like sometimes Ross doesn't even have the
Yeah.
actual style code or the actual
On the
UPC. It could
receipt.
just
Yeah.
say Nike
Yeah.
or things like that. Go ahead, B.
Yeah. I mean, man, this is like the worst nightmare, right? For a seller on a platform, and knock on wood, it's something that we've gone through before with my account getting suspended
Mm-hmm.
indefinitely. But from what it seems like, they gave him a courtesy Zoom call, and then pretty much he's not trying to fight it and is not trying to do anything about it. So, I mean, and he signed some NDA. That's the whole thing. So there must be something that he cannot discuss further on than what the punishment or the consequence are for that. So, I mean, there's a lot, like you said, there's a lot of things that could have gone right, like, and could have done differently. But at the end of the day, this is why it's important that, I mean, if you master the product in the process, which I give it to him, that he gets products, right? He gets thousands of products from what he said. If you have product, there's always going to be a platform that you can sell to other things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to other platforms. I'm sorry. The NDA was for the selling fees. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he said that I think on he kind of clarified that I think recently that yeah, it's for the fees because he was paying different fees.
He was getting
Yeah,
discounted fees. Correct.
yeah,
Correct. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Which are given to bulk sellers. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
high retail sellers.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with Mr. Eric. Like possibly, I'm leaning more towards like Nike got involved, kind of like how he mentioned what happened to Prince with GoPro and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So, um, again, like there's it it red flags things when you just go from from what he said to millions, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then from his the activity of his store was like used clothing, right? I didn't even know that he sells sneakers because we've been disconnected since the last time we talked, and all of a sudden now he's got dinged for that. I was like, wow, like so that's there's always gonna be something fishy there, and again, it's business, right? You get knocked down, you just pick yourself back up again, but 1.8 million in shoes. I'm
Yeah.
surprised he didn't make a YouTube video about that. Maybe it was very low key about it, because like I would have been interested to see what or how rare the sneakers are. Have you
Let me.
any? Do
Oh,
you know how? Do you have any clue what are some of the sneakers that he sold?
I don't know. I don't. I didn't get to see your what kind of
Yeah, I
stuff
didn't
that
see it
he had
either. I was
sold.
trying to look for it.
Growing too fast and making too much noise always have consequences. So just be ready. And that's he kind of said the same thing. I guess like if all of a sudden you listed a bunch of big screen TVs, that's what his example
Yeah,
was. eBay might throw a flag
yeah.
like what the heck is this? You're all of a sudden just super high end products that
Hmm.
let me see, maybe Go sales 1.8 million in Go shoe sales with no fees.
Mm,
Zapato saying that a lot of samples one of one. Yeah, so one of one samples, prototypes, what we mentioned, but I don't know like the exact shoe or like
right, right, right. Yeah, the samples are definitely not for sale. Or maybe they were friends and family pair or something like that.
yeah, yeah.
And like way back in the day, when we were in Oregon, we had some. I did have a friend that works in there, and he was just sending me photos, some Justin Timberlake, some Usher, and those SKUs in UPC are heavily tracked.
Mm,
So if it goes out, and like I said, he might be in a position where he can't say where he get it at this point. That's why he had to take the bullet, right? Because I
mm,
could be like, well, like I bought this from Glenn. I'm like, oh, you bought this from Glenn. Next thing you know, Glenn gets sued or something like that. So I mean, he might have to just end the trail on his end and not bring any more people because obviously, he said it's not from him. It's not like he sourced it himself or he got it
yeah,
himself. It has to be from somebody else, onto somebody, into somebody, onto somebody. Just
yeah.
like that kid that had those Nike Air Mags, and his mom works for Nike.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. But I do think that warnings and maybe minor suspensions or
Yeah, that's
things
what.
like that could be done. I mean,
But
does permanently taking someone off, does that help in any way? I
though
mean,
I mean also though for like 2 million in sales, I don't think that warrants. I mean the warning is like right if their fingers had. I mean if eBay was pressured by some legal team or something,
from
obviously
Nike, then
obviously
they don't
legal
have a
team is
choice. And yeah,
involved. Right,
they're
right,
gonna
right.
throw down
It's
the
like,
hammer.
hey,
Then
before we go after this guy, do you want to deal with this or something like that,
yeah,
right?
then that could be yeah. Then that's a
Yeah,
totally different.
yeah,
And someone said, "Oh, Big Money Mo, does Amazon permanently suspend your selling account? I know they can suspend you for weeks or months." On the Merch by Amazon days, they would just take you out and you're done, and you can't
yeah.
reopen a new account.
And then I mean, that means everything, right? That means everything. You can't sell anything at all.
I think it was just for the merch side actually,
Oh,
but they
but
let
what
you
about your
keep.
sneakers? Was it category ban or just
Um,
account ban?
that was just account ban. It's
Yeah.
like FBA, and then you're fully gone from the
Uh,
whole FBA side,
okay.
not just like sneakers or anything.
Right, right,
And I think they gave like 3 chances at the time. Even if you did support with the right documentation. So,
right, right.
let me see what else is on there. crazy as the shoots gets authenticated. It's insane, man. The number one eBay promoter on YouTube, and I think I don't know. I guess they're saying that too. That it just happened to be him, but people
Right.
get suspended every day.
That's true. Right. Because we would never have heard any story if it was one of you, if it was a seller that didn't have an Instagram or YouTube.
Yeah,
Right.
but it
Like,
happened to be Chris, who has a big channel and he talks about
right.
eBay every
Yeah. Yeah.
week. I mean,
Yeah. We would hear about it. Yeah, for sure.
but I don't know. I guess let's see what happens in the end. I mean,
Yeah, but he did say though, like because he was selling like high volume, right, and then the profit was low. He did say that it wasn't
yeah, he
worth
did
it.
say that.
Yeah, so that's like I think at the end of the day, like the opportunity to make quick money is there, but if it's something that could potentially put you in a situation where, okay, Glenn, can you move like $1 million in shoes for me, Glenn? I'll give you 10% or 5% or something, right? And uh, I wouldn't, I mean, we're even like so careful about moving products that have defects or anything like that.
Yeah, irregular or B grades
Or
or
B grade, right? Or something like that. I'm like, so again, you just have to be careful because at the end of the day, nothing's in our control. Like I said, it don't matter what kind of connections you have. If it crosses to a point where it's the legal team is involved, I mean, they're protecting their own business interests at that point.
yeah. Well, Tekken Sports also said like if it was stolen goods, you would have been in jail already. Like
That true, yeah.
so it's not because of that. Velo, what's up? 360. Let me see. Let me go back up. What did we see? That was another thing I wanted to see. Nike and potential chargebacks on high dollar sales. That's where I'm leaning towards the suspension, Mr. Eric. Wiley, if you watch this video, he even says quick, easy money, and he knew it was risky, but he did it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of one types that made Nike afraid of him. Brilliant dominance. So I don't know. I mean, he said that there still could be a chance. I don't know. Let's see who he can talk to, see what he can do to get reinstated in. But I see it as, someone that has a business, wife, kid, things like that. I mean, it's important. Like I don't want to see anybody struggle and things like that because whatever. We don't even know, but like you said, we don't even know because it's eBay or is it Nike or what
Right.
does
Right.
it entail? But hopefully he can get back in and stuff. He also selling on Whatnot and other things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
we know he'll find his way to get back
Right. Right.
into something, whatever platform that may be.
Well,
But
who told you that quote? You only lose if you give up, if you stop.
uh,
Remember?
is that Jake?
No, when you were in the slot machine.
Yeah. Jake or Relentless Resell, one of them.
You only lose if you give up.
Ross Shallington, what up? All right, let's go to the next. Oh, okay. We had sneaker releases this week. All right, let me see.
Oh, I thought this came out already.
Let me change this. All right. Get this out of the way. All right. The first one was a Polaroid.
Oh,
Which I
I
know.
got him.
Yeah, I think Josh Leva, our boy Josh Leva, also hit on these. Who else hit on them in the chat?
Man, I'm
Dunk
waiting for
Low
him to come
Polaroid.
in.
What was that?
I'm waiting for him to come in. I was kind of bumbled because, like, when that happens, you're just like typing and clicking, and black and white's kind of clean colorway, and the next thing you know, it's not
All
my
of this.
size. It's not my size.
All of a sudden, it's not your size. Here's what in case you're wondering what the reselling where it was at.
Oh,
10 and a
200.
half, 222, size 12, 233. 258. Look, the bigger sizes. Remember you said how man, things are changing. Bigger
Yeah.
sizes, that's where it's at.
Yes, sir. Too bad for you, Glenn.
Let me see what the chat says. L, unfortunately. Let me see. It looks like a bunch of L's. Let's see, 222 for an SB. Vintage profit. Damn, they cheap, Mr. Eric. Yeah, so that's for these. And the photo, it almost looks Well, it's white, but it almost looks like a reflective or something on this.
Oh, on the heel.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. I think it is white though, right? Because here it
Yeah, it's white.
looks
Yeah, it's
white.
white.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Dub on the Polaroid. Roy Matt. I remember when 12.5 was a terrible size.
Yeah, another money.
Yeah.
That's the size I got for those Halloween dunks.
Oh man, 12.5. Oh yeah, you sold those, right?
Yeah, I told it last. Was it last night? Man, I don't have the
Yeah.
days. The days get
Everything's just
mixed
a
up.
blur at this
Yeah.
point. Next. Air Trainer 1, Light Smoke Gray and Honeydew.
Mm,
That's tomorrow.
yeah.
What do you think about this?
I mean, it's cool for somebody like that's into like tactical and stuff like that. You know, like
Futuristic redesign of the Air Trainer 1.
yeah,
Dookie! Josh Leva.
yeah. The last one I saw a few in the outlets already, like the black colorway.
Mm. I think it's kind of cool. It's something different.
150,
See,
not bad.
there's your vintage midsole yellowing that you love. Isn't that what you know and love?
Right, but it's pink though. What did
Old
they
school
call it?
look.
Honeydew,
Honeydew.
like light smoke gray, and they didn't even mention pink.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like a purple pink something.
Purple,
I
yeah.
don't know. OG colorway only. Vintage look is in. Cutthroat. Oh yeah, no sound bites. I should have got that. I want to hear Jake. Hey, Jake sent me a message today. He's doing good. We got to
Oh,
bring him on.
he's
Where is this
alive.
man? He is alive and well. So we got to bring him on. Air Max 95, Summit White, and Wolf Gray. 95s. Damn, that went up. I mean, 175. I know they were pricey before, but 175
Bro,
though.
150 tops.
Yeah, 140 tops.
Are we gonna see the day that? I mean, I know things loop around before they keep going up, but I think gone are the days for like some cool $150 shoe, huh?
Yeah, there's.
Cause like Air Max Plus is like what 170 now.
Yeah.
Like Air Max 97. I'm like at that point, man, I'll just rock Jordans. All right.
Mids?
No,
Oh, oh,
lows.
lows.
I could do lows. I could do lows. Or
Okay.
man, we'll do dunks with the vintage sole, vintage midsole.
95 is too much of an acquired taste, too, says Cutthroat. 59. Going with that Burlington price.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. 95 is a dad shoe, vintage profit. Days of inexpensive shoes are gone.
Yep, man.
Yeah, Vapormax Flyknits, and
Yeah, they
like,
started. I
damn,
think the
man,
Vapor Max
like
started it.
even LeBron's too, like
Yeah,
210
yeah.
or
LeBron started the. It's okay to have an expensive, ugly shoe.
yeah.
He started it.
Let's see, Ale Brown and Sandrift,
Oh,
Air Force One.
that looks like a soiled Air Force One.
100. Resemble an acorn. Oh, the acorn Air Force One. Sorry. Gradient that fades from light to dark.
Yeah, like Dookie Gradient.
Sand Trash SA. You
That's
know what's
like
kind of crazy is that everyone is still just all white Air Force One is like,
yeah.
how long is that gonna last? I thought it was just like
This one won't do well. I mean, anything like if you add something to an all white, they just go trash.
let me see, cop. Eh.
Yeah, this is when you had an accident and you got wet in the rain.
Do you think that prices will stay this high even after inflation comes back down? I
Oh, for
think
sure, they're
Nike's
gonna ride it. They're
yeah,
gonna ride
they're
it.
gonna ride it out. Yeah, it will last a while. Big money mo. How many sales on the new platform since the start?
How many you had?
You've been going hard in the paint, like Karl Malone.
383. 383.
What am I at? I'm way less than you, but yeah, B's been selling some good ass stuff on there.
Some
Uno Zoom
unlisted
for 3.
inventory.
120. I thought we
Oh,
saw these already. No?
dude, I'm not gonna lie, the color's cool.
Which one
Huh?
though?
Huh?
Which one?
All of them. I think
Oh,
like just the solid color with no like fade. You know, like I think we hardly see this like straight color. Like like some of them have like sparkle, like have like fade or knit or anything like that. This one just looks like a solid color block. I like it. I mean, it
okay.
reminds me of a Lego shoe, a real real Lego color. Skittles, yeah. I mean, I think it's a fun shoe. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if they fit like Kyrie 3 or if they're comfortable, this might be a hit.
Just in time for playoffs.
Have you fitted any Giannis? The freak.
The
Also,
first one, the Freak one, they ran a
how
little
was
small.
small?
Yeah,
This gives me like a KD vibe, KD Kyrie vibe.
yeah. Well, I guess because of that strap right there, kind of like the
Yeah.
Kyrie
hmm
6, kind of.
Yeah.
Next, New Balance. See,
Uno
this
cut.
is the color you like.
Oh, see, I'm gonna have to borrow Glenn's fit tonight to rock this.
120, 130.
Huh? I mean, if you guys were there at the Whatnot Live last night, I mean, I dressed someone. I, the dude bought us shoes, few pairs of shoes, and we had to find a fit for him. Man, if I had hats, he probably would have bought hats. Glenn, you gotta send me some of your
A
hustler hats.
full fit. This guy's selling full
Yeah, right.
fits.
Yeah, we're dressing people. Come on.
And then finally, Union Jordan 2. 225 on Friday, along with the in-store raffle that went down this weekend. Also dropping at select retailers on Friday.
um, is this only one color?
No.
Oh, there's not the blue one, right? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's gray and blue.
Man,
So
Glenn, that would look good on your fit tonight.
oh, this one.
The other
I'm just
one, yeah, the sand,
I'm all brown today.
yeah,
Skin, hat, and
the
shirt.
skin,
Yeah, I just blend in. Just camo.
camo. What's camo for us? It's sand.
All right, let me see. Yeah, what am I doing next? Oh yeah, let me remove this thing. Oh, so let's talk about outlet stuff,
Oh,
which even some of the finds that are out there.
are
So
we
Big
going
Money
through finds
Mo
now?
Bueno is here. What?
Are we going through finds now? Outlet
We are gonna
finds?
go through finds, but we're also just have a general conversation about
Okay.
Nike. Like, what are they doing? What's their game plan going forward? How do you feel about some of the finds? Do you think that they're because they are cheap that they're obviously dropping in price?
How many people are
Should you
watching
hold?
before
Probably like
we
80.
before we
Oh,
spill
104.
the all the good stuff
Oh, okay.
info?
107.
104? 107?
Yeah,
Man,
I know.
let's put it this way. If it wasn't tax season like this weekend, or if I'm not buying a house and have to keep my bank solid, you would see me in a hotel room right now.
Just
I
going to
would
every city, picking up
traveling.
whatever you can.
Yes, I would be in a minivan and I would be driving around. Let's put it that way. For real. I think it's the start. It may, like I was talking to Price Assassin. He said this may be like those stranded shipments or containers that came in. Now everything's like, they can clearance stuff out because they got stuff coming in, and then it will end, or it's the start of getting back to their regular programming.
Let's see what Big Money Mo says. Our Nike outlet spokesperson. He'll let us know in the chat. Um, Dang, I didn't get extra 30 on those. So Josh also found these. So that's a weird thing too. Some people got extra 30 on some of these, and some didn't.
Extra 15.
Yeah,
Those are
and
back. Yes,
cashback
price
combos,
assassin.
a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff.
Once we filed the tax and then put the down payment on the house, we gone.
Well, here's
I'm
the thing
having a
though. I think it's super smart to hold on a lot of this stuff because people are gonna tank it right away.
that too, because the 2 or 3 outlets that I've seen, they have them. Oh, and then plus the people that have tagged you.
Did you have this at yours?
Yeah,
Oh, was it extra 30?
yeah. Somebody already bought them all. I found the last two pairs.
Is it 5 per style?
Yeah, five per
Okay.
style. They
Okay.
said they're reevaluating that rule not until the end of fiscal year, so it's gonna
Hmm.
stay.
Interesting. Big Money Mo, I heard today we won't see a sale again for a while, but we'll know next weekend for sure. So
Mm.
that's straight from Big Money Mo. I got 5 of those, says Velo
Yeah, I
630.
mean, at this price, with extra 30, can't lose. You could just pop your trunk and sell this for 100.
130
Easily.
retail.
Yeah.
Remember when Super Rep? Well, I guess because when you couldn't go anywhere and
Yeah,
people
and
were
get them. Now
using
you can
these,
only get them on Nike, right?
yeah, and you use them for your Peloton.
Mm-hmm.
Then people were paying up. I mean, some of
Oh,
these were
that's
selling
what
at
it.
like 180. It was
Oh, that's what
ridiculous.
it was, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so not Peloton. I'm not bougie like Glenn. He probably has two in the garage.
But these things were selling like hotcakes during that
Yeah,
time.
now they're like back wall, everything like that, huh?
Danny says only certain colors selling now.
Mm.
Those sell so fast. Let me see. So super reps on eBay for 220. See, there we
Yeah,
go.
for real.
Yeah, those man, these sales were
Oh, it's the
ridiculous. Like a panic
pandemic.
move. Yeah.
Pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody couldn't ride outside, and everybody had to get fresh biking shoe for inside the house.
Yep. I think super rep and the nurse shoes, what are they
Oh,
called?
bro, how much is the nurse shoes in your area? It's
Yeah,
$29
they're
at our
cheap.
place.
But we have weird sizes. Like,
$29. I was flipping them for 100 when they were
yeah,
at
well, I remember when
29.
those were they were bringing
Yeah,
in good money.
yeah.
Next, let me see. Oh, this is just a back wall. This is kind of like how our back wall is like random. We have like old inventory that we need to get
Oh,
out.
do we have those boots too?
Oh yeah,
Those kids' boots? Oh,
yeah.
they're hideous.
Big winning mall about good sizes for 25. Weird
Mm.
colors too. Dapper nurse shoes, $30 here. So there you go, Josh Leva. Um, yeah, nurse shoes, a bunch of those. Way too many new resellers popping up. Well, I mean, I guess they're, but this just goes from everything, from everyone wanting to be a reseller, not from like years in the making. This is just like the all of a sudden, man, I'm an entrepreneur. Look, it's in my Instagram title. I'm an entrepreneur type of stuff.
Well, I think put it also this way: when there's opportunity to make money, obviously there's gonna be those people that are wanting to try, and especially with the low cost of entry, right? Like for everybody that's doing side hustle, everybody could easily drive Uber, everybody could do easily DoorDash, and then now everybody could flip things, right? I mean the massive thrifter vintage uh rise up right now. All of a sudden recycle is a word that we hear every day, right? Like what, maybe 5 years ago it wasn't a thing, right? Like now goodwill, going to Goodwill is like a thing, going to thrift stores a thing. So I think, again, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what the next cycle would be within the next 3 to 4 years.
Vintage profit, let the new resellers make their bad buys and spin themselves out of business. Happens every year.
Yeah,
Problem
I
is it
agree.
tanked the price. CC. Next, of course, Big Money Mo. So it looks like they were what 160 Mo? Yeah, 160.
Yeah, because there were
Um
99, 199. That model was 199. We got like 10 of them at our outlets, and they wouldn't give me clearance, extra 30. So I was like, what? So I left them there
I think we have this one, but we only had like one like one pair.
as a return.
Yeah, it was just a return. But yeah, 160. How many did Mo pick up? Oh, that big ass box too.
I know.
Fancy. Can we get Big Money Mo on the show? Give us a rundown. We could definitely get Mo back on. We gotta hide his identity though.
Right.
Let me see. Oh, the basketball dap. Like that's a good ass price at
Yeah,
76.
99 extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like DeMarcus Cousins waiting to buy that size 15.
DeMarcus Cousins. Let me see. Size 8, size 15. So small and big, but tie-dye, the 2.0, $99.
I
Yeah,
think the
good
tie
color
dye
too.
does well. I mean, the Max and tie dye are clean looking.
Yeah. LeBron Witness down to 29, and then the colorful one here at 35, or colorful soul 35. Let me see. I got more after that day too. I can't believe we're covering this topic. I stay in Portland, and the community store on MLK sucks. When I first moved up here 3 years ago,
Man,
new.
we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
did we buy? We bought a bunch, right?
Um.
LeBron's, some LeBron 15, something like that.
Yeah. I think that's what it was on that one. Oh man, that was a long time ago. Trey 5 down to 29.
Wow, that's your that's all day long park shoes.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
KD Trace, you see
Yeah.
them in the park.
Metcon 5 down to 26.
Hmm.
I mean, even if Ross did start coming up, they couldn't compete with these prices.
No, without
Ross
Ross.
would be at 49.59
I mean,
before inflation.
this would be vintage white at Ross. Dirty.
Dirty. Oh, there's a sold. Relentless Resale, which you found these at yours, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And they were extra 30.
Yeah, they're extra 30.
So yeah, this one retail 100 down to 40, extra 30, plus 15, plus 3. This thing's wild. Some of these shoes they're just giving away. But I mean,
Yeah,
these aren't anything hyped, but
right.
you
But
can
like
get
it's
them
your
for dirt
everyday shoe,
cheap. I
right?
mean,
Yeah, right. Yeah, for somebody that rocks, some people that rocks Vans or just whatever cool deals they get. I think this is the ultimate daily shoe.
yeah.
They're clean.
Back to Mo. Playoffs.
That one I can't
Chilling
believe.
there on the back wall.
I can't believe that. That's wild. Like I guess because like people get even employees get like what some extra discount on top of that, and they're still not scooping it. That means they've got theirs or they've got what they wanted, and then now this is just too basic for them.
Even the grade school ones at $91. Let me see. Crazy. This is possible. Send Mo the link. We need to hear from this man. If we bring him in, he's got to hold his identity, though. That's the most important. Let me see where he's at. Mo, there's a link if you want to bring in Top Shelf Connects. There we go, Mo. I think so. I guess we'll see where they kind of go through next with their sale. But like you said, maybe no, I don't see them running at 100% yet.
Right.
But it is a good sign that they're getting there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think they definitely want to get rid of the stuff that's been sitting in the shelf for the last year. Right. So it's like, hey, extra 30. So
like I put it this way, until we see the Air Max 2019s, if they go down to like 99 or 79 extra 30, that's when you can say like, oh, it's gonna snowball from here. But they're still holding for 129, 159, so they're not ready to give away their stuff yet.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Mo, yeah, you could just click on the link. Just don't put your camera on, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
If not, you want to do a full thing where you come on longer next week, we could do that. Whatever one's easier. Since I know we're already almost 40 minutes
got
in.
20 minutes left because Glenn's going live on Whatnot after this show.
After this, we're going live on Whatnot. Crazy giveaways on this one. Remember, we're doing you choose.
I'm joining.
Yeah, you choose your giveaway.
I don't care. I want to win. I'll compete with you guys. I bought a hat. So I'm a customer.
That's very true. He is a paying customer.
Yeah.
Let me go back to. I didn't see anything else. Usually, Stay Puft has like people that are tagging on a lot of stuff. I think
they're almost the same.
Yeah. Let me see. Florida. I think these are just returns.
I choose mochas. Are you doing mochas tonight, Glenn?
No. I choose mocha. Surprise assassins. Let me see. Give me some deals. Then I'll be tuning in for sure.
There goes your Billie Eilish ones, Glenn.
Oh yeah. The dunks, the recycled. These have also been, I think, extra 30 at some places
Which one?
on the
Oh yeah,
fragment.
the fragments. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
Even the returns are awful. What else? The 13s.
Del Sol.
Yeah.
Those were wild.
How did you feel about those?
I mean,
They'll
now
hit the
with the
outlets.
Lakers not making them, making playoffs. Remember, Glenn? Remember the time when I just gassing up all the purple and yellow, like LeBron effect? I said that
Lakers
so
and
many times for so long, and then I was like, "Oh crap! I think I jinxed it." Now every Laker colorway just don't do well.
see, this is. I think that's what also gets people angry is that different outlets have different prices, and then some have extra 30, some don't.
Yeah.
So in this case,
This one doesn't.
so Big Money Mo had the other color, but this one at 99. I mean,
Dude, the black colorway is legit, but
yeah,
they're at
this one
179.
179. This is the same one. See here, look at that 299, extra 30, but who knows what sizes they have
Is Mo in?
on
Is he
Dunk.
in?
I don't see him on here. Do you?
No, I don't see him.
No, I don't. I don't see him entering. So if he
Click the
does,
link,
I'll let you
Mo.
guys know. If not, like I said, next week. Either way, we're cool. Whatever's easier for Mo, we can accommodate. Like I said, we're in. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I don't see a camera, which is good. Make sure his identity isn't shown. Mo, can you hear us?
Yo, I can hear you.
All right, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. What are you up to? Can you hear us? Here's some background stuff.
I gotta connect the Bluetooth.
Oh, so I'm gonna hide your identity. See what he does. Get that man in. All right, those white Air Max 90s are 50 at my outlet. No 30% off, says Austin. Well, now what happened with Josh Leva? He said the same thing. It wasn't on sale. Which we're talking about, not this one. This one. This one was 70 extra 30.
Yep, we got him too.
Oh, was it extra 30 for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mo, can you hear us? He's still trying to get everything situated. Let me see what else did they have. Oh, I think we went through those Kids Prestos.
Yeah, I have I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So Mo, what have you been hearing from the outlets? Technical difficulties. Big Money Mo's camera is worse than Glenn's.
So basically today I asked, but it's not not like. Yeah, so they said might not be a sale again, but we'll find out this weekend.
And you think that what about any new inventory? You've been getting anything over there that's like besides returns, but just in general, like new stuff you haven't seen?
It was like a spring sale.
Oh, they were like delayed.
Hey, is the sale still going on now? Right?
I don't think so because mine didn't have it.
Oh, they don't have it anymore?
No. I mean, I'll check on Friday and see if they're running anything. If they do, then for sure I'll do a video.
Sunday, and one of my outlets, they forgot to take out the sale, so I kind of got it like Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. That makes sense. So we'll see this weekend, I guess. Next weekend after that, if there is, I'll definitely do a video and see what they got out there. B, how many outlets do you have again?
5.
This guy. Mo, how many outlets do you have in range? Or can we disclose that? Eric D, how many outlets does this man have?
Two main ones and like 5 like in that I can get to.
Oh, okay. All right. Is Big Money Mo in Texas? No. the great state of Texas.
He could be.
I could have been.
One of them is the Unite store.
Mo. Let's see. Then there's us with our measly one, says Brian. Yes, me and Brian have the same
Yeah.
one store.
Yeah, 10 people share one.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Mo. I know it was might be a little delay, but we could definitely get you in for next. Because I know it's kind of delayed, or maybe the Bluetooth, but for next week, you want to jump in, especially if there's a sale, or maybe the next sale.
I just wanted, people keep saying put Mo on. I can give you my time, no problem.
All right, yeah, we gotta get Mo on for long, and we'll get Jake on too. So we'll get both. We'll be ready to go.
For sure.
So appreciate you, Mo, for jumping on.
Yes.
We'll get you scheduled in. I know you're a busy man, but we'll work it in somehow.
All right, fellas.
All right, take care.
Have a good
See
night,
you.
Mom.
Yes.
All right, Big Money Mo, ladies and gentlemen. I think I don't know. I'm gonna try this weekend, see what they got. If not, oh well. But Nike's definitely heading towards the right track. Hey, someone's buying some Clippers hats, which better get some playoffs.
Oh, I think I still got some PG jersey. And
did you see Timberwolves? Like they won the championship yesterday.
Yeah, man, everywhere Beverly goes, he's like
all hype.
Wait, so chat, is Kawhi Leonard coming back?
I haven't seen him yet, so I don't know. Let me see. That was weird. He was having technical difficulties. It was on the spot.
Yeah.
Let me see. They were crying and jumping on tables. The Big Money Mo sounds like tech and sports have a conspiracy theories.
Who said he's not?
All right, we gotta get some Mo questions in. Big Money Mo is like Batman. Oh man. All right, so we're about that time. Gives me a good 10 minutes to set up. Anybody else want to jump on whatnot? Yeah, at least for the giveaways. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do giveaway right when I go live. So at least you know. You be ready.
Scoop up the steals. I'm ready. I'm there to scoop up the steals.
Oh, okay. I'm also gonna be running. If you're a Cowboys fan, I'm running jerseys because people are asking, what are you gonna run for NFL draft night? So here's a little preview. I got Cowboys. A lot of Jordan like spring summer wear that you probably get for cheap, starting off at $1 anyway. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff, and of course retros as usual. So. All right, I'll see you guys there. Enter the giveaways, please, to start, and you'll be there right when I go live. And if you want to buy the towels and all that stuff to save on shipping, that's already there.
Yeah, Select is already ready.
Select already knew.
He's already there.
Yeah, he's already there. All right, guys, I'll see you over there. And next Wednesday, we'll bring in Jake or Mo, one of the two.
All right, peace out.
All right, see ya.